Hi guys, it's your girl pheonixxfire. Welcome to another episode of Girls with Bars. I'm here today with the lovely Winged Truth. Hey Wing,
Hey,
how you doing?
I am good. I'm trying to find this damn card, but I am good. Tired, but I'm okay.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you. Really tired.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll start off with me asking you. My usual question that I begin with is, why are you called Winged Truth?
Uh, that's a good question. That is such a good question. I don't think anybody has ever asked me that. Wing Truth is actually very true to me. You know what I mean? When I first started this whole uh, media journey, I was told, you know what, change, you want to change this, you want to change your name, or you could keep it, my first name, my government name is Alita for those who do know me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my first name is Alita, Aleta. And actually, fun fact that will answer your question.
Yeah.
If you Google my name, it actually means Goddess of Truth.
Okay.
Yep. So basically it's and it's the other definition is the winged one. So it just kind of all encompasses who I am.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? Let me do this, whatever. Wordplay, a leader, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm all those things. I'm a Gemini, true to my Gemini hood. And we can be flighty, and I don't look at flighty as in a bad way, but more so spontaneous.
Yeah.
And I'm always, which people have known me in this culture, I'm always somebody who likes to cultivate. I'm a big supporter of this culture and the battlers. And I just, so kind of like being winged, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I'm your wing woman. I got you in whatever, you know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, it encompasses who I am truly, my name and everything. And I'm a big, I don't really say that I, believe in the whole astrology thing, but I'm a big big on personalities, characteristics, and things like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I call myself that.
Okay, that's dope. Thank you for explaining that to people that don't know. So what do you love about battle rap?
Well, I've always been, well, first off, my mother is an English major. Well, was an English major. She passed several years ago, but she was an English major, and grammar was a big thing for her growing up. Being from the West Coast, everybody says we have an accent, a certain type of accent. But along with that, my mother was big on enunciating your words and different things. And when you turn 18, you really don't know what you want to do in life. But I was big on spoken word. I've always been big on spoken word.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to get into the whole journalism thing. And so for me, I took a lot of creative writing classes and different things, because I mean, even I was a great essay writer in school, debate team and all of that. And battle rap was something that at first I was just watching it, you know what I mean? So Fight Club was a big thing for me. And when I lost my mom, I lost my brother. My brother was murdered 3 years after that. And then my father died 3 years after that. So battle rap really just kind of became where I could kind of take out, I mean, even though I'm not rapping, it's just, how music is the heart of the soul. Battle rap for me.
It helped.
Yeah, it really helped. It really helped, because I was in a bad place. Like, you know what I mean? I was in a very bad place, to where it was just like, the only thing that kept me sane really was battle rap, and the fact that I was a mother. You know what I mean? I had to it was like, it was nothing else that I could do. So I really just kind of engulfed myself in that for the most part. Hell, working and taking care of my child and just watching battle rap. And then, the art of lyricism. I could just really appreciate somebody who can come up with 3 rounds of something so fucking creative to be able to combat another person on a lyrical level. My mother always told us, use your words, be able to use your words before you fight, before you get into a altercation. And really battle rap was that for us. You know what I mean? Not for nothing in school, even though on the West Coast, we weren't as big on battle rap, but when I think back, I was like, what, fools was battling each other, in the classrooms and different things. But that was kind of, how dance, you had your war of dancing, war of words. I don't know. Like I said, it's just that's just kind of what drew me to it. So I just kind of stuck with it. And then I got into the battle rap communities once I started doing, being on social media, and didn't even realize that there were battle rap groups and different things.
Yeah,
so
I found out late.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh my God, what is this world? So I was in school then, getting my bachelor's in business administration, the concentration in marketing at the time. So I was like, oh my God, battle rap school, work, the baby, like this is what I'm doing, so it quieted the storm just from a lot of things that I'm the type of person, when I get upset or something, I compound myself with things to do. And unfortunately, it's not always a good thing to do, but like I said, when I was losing my family at the time, it was like the first thing when my mom passed away, it was so sudden. I can remember still the last words that my mother said to me. And actually, I was living in Seattle at the time, and I was going back to the Bay Area for my favorite uncle's funeral. My dad was the baby of his family, but his the second youngest, my uncle, who had been in my life all my life, had went back for his funeral. And that night, my mother passed away. And so. I say all that to say, my dad was just like, baby girl, I need you. Like, you got to be the woman that she was teaching you to be. So my mother was always the person to lean on in her family. So I kind of became that person. So for me, it was like, what do I do? Like, how do I just find somewhere to get away? And that's what battle rap was for me. And so, like I said, and then, just, I like to know what makes people think. And I guess that's why I'm going to school now for sociology, because I like to know how people, what make people tick. And like I said, these are, to me, these are such creative-minded people. Even though the battle rap community is ghetto as hell, these are still such creative.
I know, but you can find Shakespeare in the hood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a great analogy. But, so but when you get around some of these guys and girls, you get to know them on a totally different level. Like me, so many people are like, okay, didn't even know that you were at this event. Why you didn't say anything? I've never been that person to run up to people and be, in their faces or whatever. So it's hard. I'm still trying to work out after 8 years in battle rap media. Still trying to work out, trying to do that introduction thing. Because people more so see they don't think about, like, I guess the face, they can't put the face with the name, I guess, but now that I'm out more, they're like, okay, now I know. But ultimately that part of it, so I just kind of watch from afar. I've always been a person to just kind of watch from afar. And I love their energies. Like, I love being able to be at the events and watching them preparing, and they take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like your favorite R&B or your favorite hip hop artist. You know what I mean? We love to watch them perform. It's the same way for me. So this is the world that I'm in, and it's such a underground form. Well, it's it's elevating, but I like the fact that, like I said, we can go to these events and kind of just sit there, and it's just like the whole performance from beginning to end. I love it all. I love it all. So
I know how you feel. I do too. So
it's I'm sorry, and I get a little long-winded because this is my passion.
Because everyone has their own reasons. I can definitely relate to some of like your reasons. Like, I started listening to battle rap when I lost my mum as well. You know what I mean? It was just around the same time. And it helped me with my pain somehow, just watching
Yes,
battles
right.
over and over again. So, and one of my favorite subjects in school was English. So I
Yep,
love the
mine
English
too.
language. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep,
battle rap is a war of words. It's the way they manipulate the English language and how
exactly.
they use it in an offensive way or, you know, defensive way, depending on what you're rapping about. So that's what I found really interesting about battle rap. But
You know, and I'm gonna tell you too that the way you mentioned that when I'll say, like I said, grind time was a big thing for me, but don't flop, um, don't flop, and a lot of the other UK leagues, different little small leagues that I was watching them first.
that's
Grind
good.
time, I was watching all that first. I wasn't, once URL did come around, I wasn't the biggest URL fan because I liked the performance part of it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And I liked how, like you said, the war of words and how intricate they could get, but the performance of it all, I
mm-hmm.
like that because it's like, I never bought into, although, of course, the urban part of it, I never really bought into that. You know what I mean? It was more so for me. I want to see how witty you can be on
Yeah,
stage. You know
exactly.
what I
I
mean? If
like it.
you're
Yeah, I like intelligent rap in a way. Do you know
right.
what I'm
There you
saying?
go. Intellectual
It's
rap,
true.
right.
Yeah, I
Because
do like
growing up,
that.
we being on the West Coast, we couldn't listen to any cursing when we were little. My
Mm,
parents did
yeah,
not listen.
yeah.
NWA, and being that I'm from the Bay Area, so you had
You
Too
had to
Short,
sneak
you
that.
had Mac
Yeah.
Dre, you had E40, you
Mm,
had goddamn Spice One, uh Brother Lin Chong. We couldn't listen to none of that.
mm,
So I gravitated toward the East Coast
okay.
and a little down south because we couldn't listen to the booty shaking either. But it was more so the conscious,
Mm,
the Queen Latifahs, the MC Lights, and I mean, you did have some conscious rappers in the Bay Area, but that's the type of stuff we could listen to. But it was more so on the East Coast that was more conscious
mm,
than it was with the gangster rap era. So yeah,
mm,
the that whole, I guess I could attribute to the intellectual part of it coming from the West,
yeah.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, when, like you said, the smart rap, the substance, the
Substance.
performance of it all, because
Very
it's just like,
important.
I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, no, you're definitely not clapping nobody with 150 million guns. You're definitely not taking all this weight over to here and there and to and fro, because all your asses would be in jail if you were. So, that's when
Facts.
I even argue that point now. It's like, oh, that person is not believable. Listen, I understand that. If you're looking at a movie, you want you want to believe that Tom Cruise is jumping out of these planes.
That's why I
And
stay defending JC. I was like, I don't want to hear it, yo. Do you know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, people are like, no, he's not believable. No, 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 Phoenix.
right. It's so
I'm like,
many
Firewise
battler.
fire.
Right. And it's like a Chilla Jones or a Danger Zone. DNA, they killed DNA for years. And everybody who knows me from my AFM days know goddamn well that DNA was always my favorite. It was like, he's not believable. And how do you clap with a machete? And listen, DNA, the freestyle of it, like the
He's so
freestyle
creative, DNA.
rebuttals, the off the head rebuttals. Like one of my favorite moments with DNA is when he was at a Don't Flop event. And he was doing a 2-on-2 with SZA and I forgot the other guy, him and Cortez.
Okay.
Arsenal was right behind him, and Arsenal had on a Lions shirt. And I just remember him doing a line, and he said something about Arsenal's shirt, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
he
I
just
remember that.
that
He's
shit is
so creative. I
amazing.
know. That's why he's DNA. Do you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of
Right.
people
And
do
it's
that.
like, I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, DNA is a cornball. And da, da, da. Like, what are y'all here for? So it's just, I get it. I understand. But at the same time, this is what I like. You know what I mean? This is what I love. So, yeah.
Okay. It's all good. All right. So let me ask you this. If you were trapped in a desert island, what is the one thing that you would wish that you had? We can only wish for one item. What would you want to take?
Ooh, off the top, a desert island.
Only take one thing with you. I'll eat my
I can
chocolate while you're
only
thinking.
now listen, let me tell you something. I'm a left brain.
Okay.
And I tell people this all the time because nothing is ever one way with me. When
All
they
right.
say the glass is half full, I'm saying no, it's half full and it's half empty. That's just the way I think.
Interesting.
So when you say this, I'm going to get so technical with you because I have children. So at the end of the day, do I have no kids or is it just
Okay, I'll
me?
make it easier for you because someone else did that as well. So I'll make it easier.
Okay.
So without you can't take the kids into account. They're fine. The kids are safe. The kids are
Okay.
fine.
All
So
right.
teleported to a desert island. You're gonna be there for a minute. You don't need to worry about the kids though, okay?
Okay.
But you can only have one item. You got your clothes on. You got clothes on.
Okay.
You can only take one thing to keep you busy. You're gonna be there for
shit. Even if I didn't have clothes, I'm gonna go get a leaf and I'm free.
Yeah, you've got like this normal clothes. Okay, so you're not cold, but you need one thing to keep you busy. What would you anything? What do you want?
I would need music. I would need a phone. I guess whatever I could play.
Only one thing.
A phone, you can play music and you can make phone calls.
But the thing is, there'll be nowhere to charge it though, so you got to think carefully because you only got one chance to choose.
I mean,
and then they're gonna give you whatever you ask for. You're gonna have a dead phone on the island, babe.
I mean, you can make charges from several different things. So as soon as my ass crash on the island, goddamn it, I gotta Google.
You're gonna start making batteries and shit.
Hell yeah, MacGyver did it. Shit, why not? I'm showing my age, but at the same time, hey, this was the golden years. Damn it, MacGyver did it. I have to have music. I mean, I would go crazy if I didn't. That would be crazy.
So music, so something to play music with.
Something to play music. Something.
You'll be all right. Okay.
I would probably go, yeah, that probably wasn't the best answer, but I would need that.
But for now, that's what you're coming with.
That's what I need, yeah.
I got you. What was your favorite thing to do as a child?
Oh my God, are you really gonna ask me that?
Yeah.
I was a bit of a nerd. No, you know what? I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Why?
I was very athletic. So I'll just go there. I was very athletic. So my favorite thing to do, you know what? Yeah, I'll use that. I ran track from 9 right on into college. So I did shot put, discus, 100, 200, 4x1 relay, and long jump.
Damn, you was active. That was active.
Well, you know what? But I started off with that, but I had to stop because I have an actual condition with my knees. So I know anybody who saw me at the RBE event, I had the knee brace on. At this point, I have to wear my knee braces. I can't, you know what I mean? What happened was I tore the meniscus in both my knees. From
running?
Well, that wasn't the problem. I was working out. The first time and tore my meniscus and didn't even know what that meant at the time. The second time, it was like a year later after I had my youngest daughter, and it was black ice, and I slipped on black ice, and it was either drop her or so I tore it that time. But what happened was I had to stop I had to stop the track events and had to just go with the field events because of the damage that was happening with my knees. Basically, I have a condition to where the cartilage wears out. And we found this out maybe when I was about 12 or so. And basically they were telling me as time goes on, running on concrete back then, AstroTurf, was okay, but now AstroTurf is not even good for me. But at the time, you're running on dirt, you're running on AstroTurf, it was not going to make it any better. But I didn't want to stop. I come from an athletic team or athletic family. I say team, but yeah, athletic family. I have 3 uncles that was pro football players. And most of my cousins played basketball, female and male. So it's, that's just something that I really gravitated to. And it's now it's I always tell people, be thankful for what you can do. You know what I mean? Don't complain so much, because if my hobby was the gym. When my husband was military, so like that, when he was out to sea, please, I didn't have any other hobbies. Hey, you gain a couple of pounds, I'm in the gym. I used to squat 150. Like, that was what I love to do, and I can't do that anymore. So long story short, yeah, that was, my parents, I got in trouble the very first time I ever cut school, and my parents were like, you can't go to track practices. Girl, I cried.
Aww.
I cried. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do anything. That was my life. That was my life. And I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my favorite thing to do. And football. I played football with the guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a bit of a tomboy.
Oh, I've always been. Always been. And my dad loved that about me. My mom and my favorite
I
aunt.
have as well. People sometimes think that you can't be have a feminine appearance to be tomboy, but you definitely can. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can. I mean, look at us. I feel like I do have, well,
a lot of girls that listen to battle rap are kind of tomboyish. Do you know that?
Exactly.
I noticed that.
I mean, along again with the issues with my knees, I can't wear heels anymore. So I always wore heels. Like, you would never catch me. Surprisingly, now I'm a sneakerhead. But back then, oh no. Well, I'll say this, because I've always been the tallest girl in school. So when all the other girls were short, dainty, I was tall and buff. I'll send you a picture when I was 15 years old. Looked like I was 18. I've always been taller than all the girls. That was from elementary on to high school. And it was just like, that's just, what do you do? It was, you're that tall, you got height. You don't want to be tall and have an athletic build for nothing. And then my dad was just like, hey, this is what she wants to do. I like working on cars. A lot of people who know me from Facebook know I'll post a old school something in a minute. I love stuff like that. Wrestling.
I love wrestling. I love wrestling. I love
yes. That's just
you guys have the strongest man competition over there.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Beast War. What is it? Ultimate Beast Wars?
Like that, and then they're competing and they're carrying.
Yes, I love all of that. Those, like, I watch those shows religiously, and my cooking shows, of course. But and that's the female side of it. I like the little cooking shows. Love Gordon Ramsay. Absolutely love Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, I do.
I think Americans like him more than British people do. Do you know what I mean?
He is a complete asshole, but I love him to death. I really do. He brings the best out of you, though. He will bring the best out of you. But yeah, I don't deny that at all. And that's something I've growing up, I never had a whole bunch of female friends either. And I guess that's kind of where, being a tomboy, it has its downfall, it's ups and downs with that. Because you really don't, you know what I mean? I won't say that I missed out on doing girly things.
I didn't feel like doing anything too girly though. That's the thing.
Debutante, I wasn't into all of that. Proms, and back then I really wasn't. I
didn't want to go pick no damn flowers or whatever it is.
Thank you. And my aunt used to, you would look so cute in this dress. No, I don't want to wear a dress. I hated culottes. I hated all those things. And my dad was just like, hey, if she wants to wear tennis shoes, I hated the little Buster Brown shoes I used to have to wear in the cute little patent leather. Listen, I was so tomboy. My first daughter, I used to dress her in jerseys all the time. Her dad was a basketball fanatic. So she had every basketball jersey with the shoe to match. And my mom, before she passed away, she was just like, first off, you're not going to dress my granddaughter in boys' clothes forever. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You're going to have to figure it out. So, it was, and she turned out to be such a lady. This baby girl is completely me. She's all tomboy. She's completely tomboy. So I'm proud of being a tomboy, goddamn it. I
Yeah.
have my female ways about me.
So good. Me too, man. Me too. All right. So Wayne, what's your favorite battle of all time? I know you've watched a lot of battles. Seen a lot.
That's a hard of all time.
Yeah, of all time. Can you hear me? Because I think I don't know if your thing is stuck or not. Hello? Can you hear me? Go. All right.
That's gonna be a hard one because it's gonna be obviously between DNA and shit.
Surprise.
I love Sirius Jones. I'm gonna go with DNA though. On some real shit, I'm gonna go with DNA because his growth from beginning to end, his like, I love the fact of when he came in and to see him where he is now.
Yeah, but
How
what battle though? I said your favorite battle.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
battler.
not battler. Battle.
Oh,
That's my
shit.
accent. Sorry.
Favorite battle?
Yeah,
Oh,
favorite
Lord.
battle. Because I know you already
Of
said your favorite
all
battle.
time.
I know that.
Of all time. Jesus, Cramity. Of all time. Oh, that's a hard one.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said you watched a lot of battles, so that's gonna be hard.
Oh my God. My favorite battle of all time. Oh my goodness. It would probably be, you know, the battle that I debate a lot because, and I think, nah, that ain't my favorite battle. I just like to debate that battle a lot.
What battle was that though?
It's an old one. That would be Awkwards versus Arsenal.
Okay.
I used to debate that battle a lot because I felt like Awkwards won, but then I have to go back and I have to give it to Arsenal. But shit. That's a hard one. I couldn't even. Jeez Louise. I couldn't even begin because I know that when I give an answer, I'm gonna listen to this again, watch this again, and be like, God damn it, why I didn't say this? And off the top, I mean, I love Dumbfounded and Disaster. That's one of my favorites too. That's a phenomenal battle. Shit. I don't know.
I'm surprised you didn't say DNA and Disaster. That's a classic. You didn't like that. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I liked it, but here's the thing. These are two of my favorite. Disaster has always been one of my favorites as well.
Okay.
And that has nothing to do with West Coast bias because I will argue him and goddamn A.B.A.R.S until the wheels fall off. That third round, I will argue that always. I absolutely love Disaster, but that battle for me is kind of hard because it's like, you know what? That's
like
not a go-to battle.
It's like your Tuesday that you like. It's
Thank
hard
you.
like when my top 5 battle each other, it's hard for me to even call
and
it.
I don't like, that's not a battle that I'll go back and watch. I don't want to
go
go back.
Like I never go back and watch JC versus Daylight. Never. And I love both of them as well.
Right.
That again, like I don't know why.
I don't want to go through the agony of it. I'm good. Like, I'm good.
I don't want to see this.
Right. I'm like, no, I'm good. Even because Passwords is one of my favorite battlers too. So, but I do argue that battle a lot because some people had DNA losing. So, but that's the only reason why I go back to that battle because I always argue that second round. But even that battle, it's like, I don't know. There's so many.
Okay, so all right, let me make it easier for you. Give me out of three top battles. I think that can work.
Jesus.
Is that hard too?
That's friggin' hard. Okay. Jeez Louise. Fucking A. Um, of all time. Of all time. Phoenix, you ain't right. You ain't right. I'm just blank right now. I mean, I guess you could put DNA and disaster in there. I would put dumbfounded and disaster in there, and there is one that I know I'm missing and I can't even think of it. I'm gonna go between them two. Between those two, okay. I would still go with dumbfounded and disaster. I was still just again, I know I'm gonna come back and be like, girl, why I didn't say this, or one of my co-hosts gonna be like, well, why you didn't say this?
Text me when you remember, when you
take. I am, because I hate that shit. I do it every time. But again, that was an amazing battle for me. I liked the performance. Dumbfounded is one of the, I mean, he is an ultimate performer, and that battle, even though it got a little racist, or well, I won't say racist, it got a little uncomfortable racially. It still, for me, was a damn good battle, to where it just, I don't know, like I said, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing as I've told people that I would be on an interview, but people just don't listen.
That's all right.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go with that one. And I know I'm gonna kill myself later, but yeah.
All right then, that's cool. All right, so you know what? I'm super excited for the Watch the Flame card. Are you excited, girl? It's about to go down.
I'm excited for the ladies. I'm so excited for the ladies that they were even able to. Caffeine finally woke up and realized that, hey, there's another side of battle rap, and they're always entertaining. The girls always brought it.
I'm just so happy that it's finally being recognized. You know what I mean? I feel like it needed it. Battle rap needed an influx of more female presence in it, you know? To me anyway, well, but I would say that maybe because
they needed a joke, because I mean, female battle rap was kind of falling through the cracks.
It was going down a bit, because I don't know why, but I feel like there was time when Queen of the Ring was so fire to me. You know what I'm saying? Those battles were popping like a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of politics in battle rap. And unfortunately, the girls always get the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Have always gotten the short end of the stick. I mean, I can remember female battle rap was over all the leagues. They were number one at one point. They were bringing the content for everybody. You know what I mean? They were leading from all the leagues. I mean, that had to be maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I mean, they were it.
Yeah, like 2014, 15.
Yeah. Right? And they all of it, just for a few years, they, made their mark, and then it just kind of dwindled. And that's just that. Right. And now it's back. And I hope it stays. I hope Caffeine is smart enough to continue to bring female battles, because I mean, not for nothing, no shot to URL, but with all the choking and different shit, it's not that they're not bringing us the content, it's the battlers that they keep recycling. You brought these females in, and with the Kings and Queens card, and it just, to me, it gave it a jolt.
It did.
You feel me? Like, it gave it a jolt. So I really like that they're back now. So, with another Watch the Throne, hopefully, because I was at, which event was that? It was not February before last. I think it was their February April card before last, when Hustle and Twerk battled. I made that event, and it, it was, a matter of fact, it was Couture had just come back. You know what I mean? And always when you make a Queen of the Ring event, it's always, like I said, with battle rap events, I just love to kind of watch the ladies do their thing, get ready for battles, work the room, whatever. And so, like I said, they just bring a different type of energy. Like even when Shuni and Farrah and them are out at different events, because I stay in the South at their events always. And whether it's RBE, URL, Bullpen, I'm always at the different events in the South. But they when I see the ladies, like, you know what I mean, they are so charismatic, and they network their asses off. And I feel like I made this post one time about, I feel like they are so hardworking but so underappreciated. And I talked about a lot of them being single moms and basically juggling work, and some going to school, and having children and whatnot. And you know how men are. Oh, well, there's single dads and there's this and that and that. I said, but you know what? Hold on, brother. At the end of the day, let's just keep it a buck. Yeah. Mommy is always the nurturer. You know what I mean? Mom is going to always be the one to make sure she juggles everything under the sun, whether you married or with, someone or, whatever. Mom is always that go-to person for everything. You know what I mean? That's just who we are. And that's okay. But for these women to have to find some me time, like we were talking about earlier, about these lyrical people who actually have to put together 3 rounds, rehearse them, memorize them.
It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of them got kids running around, do you know what I mean? Like, they're multitasking.
Babies.
They do this stuff. People need to rate women, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like our lives are completely different to an extent.
They are. And I feel like that, the fact that, to me, they should be on more, there should be more intergender matches, because a lot of these ladies can hang with these guys. And I do understand from the male perspective, losing to a female, a lot of them, it doesn't look good. But, I always get it's the same situation with the WNBA.
Yeah.
And that's that's always the response. But why does it have to be that way? Why does it have to be that way? If you believe in female battle rap, I feel like you should support them by putting them on these different cards and doing these different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I mean? Long story short, I'm happy for them. This card is amazing to me. It's amazing.
Actually, I want to go through the card real quick with you.
Let's go.
Quick fire prediction. Can you do that?
We can do it.
All right.
We can do it.
First battle is Hustle versus Lady Luck. Who's got? Here you go.
Love Luck to death. And I was actually having this conversation with somebody. And he was telling me that he didn't feel like Luck is a real female battler. And I told him, that I didn't really feel like that was true, because the 2 battles, and I think she battled Reese still too, but the 2 the rematch that in the first battle with her and Remy, I feel like she has all the attributes of a battler in that era. And I feel like that's the problem with what we would consider mainstream coming into battle rap. You really got to get around people who do this, because her and Official, I felt like, I hope she went back and watched that performance and has changed, has learned how to battle. Let me put it that way. Has learned how to battle, because this is not the mixtape era. You know what I mean? She has the presence. She has the you know what I mean? She has the swag about it, but at the same time, she has to learn how to battle. Hustle, being Hustle, or about to say, oh damn, I think she's a little taller than me. And then of course, you know what I mean? She's this Amazonian female. Like, Hustle is going to bark all over her.
That's a fact.
You feel me? It's gonna be ugly at the end of the day. Like, seriously. you better be able to get in there and do your job. Otherwise, Hustle is going to murder her.
Exactly. I'm like, Miss Hustle.
I love
Sure?
Luck knows I love her. You know that I do. You know that I do. Don't stop not talking to me on Twitter. But I'm just saying I gotta keep it a buck. You gotta come in here and I mean you are battling one of the best. You battling somebody who has well over 10 years in this shit. You know what I mean? She's been URL, she's been Queen of the Ring. Like you are battling one of the Rushmore chicks in this shit. You gotta bring it.
Facts, that's a fact.
You gotta bring it. So with that said, I am going Hustle.
You won
30.
30. Okay. 3-0. Wow. Okay. Poor Lady Luck.
Like I said, oh, she gonna kill me. I know she's gonna kill me, but I'm saying I gotta keep it a buck. I have to.
I'm saying it is what it is.
You know what I mean? Seriously.
40 bars versus official.
Now this one.
This was hard for me, girl. This was hard.
A little different.
This was hard for me to call.
I feel like 40 has revamped and is thank you. Did you get your stuff? I'm sorry. Okay. I feel like she has reset. I feel like this win with her versus Surf, and she did beat Surf. I feel like the hunger for her might be back. You know what I mean? Because she, for a little minute, she was coasting. And I feel like she definitely has something to prove. This is caffeine. She has a feel for the platform, for the setting now, the atmosphere. You know what I mean? And both of them, being that she has that feel for it, the lack of crowd reaction, because sometimes when you practice on that, you know what I mean, you're so used to that crowd reaction that affects how you write.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that won't affect Official. But Official has changed her style a little bit to me.
Okay, do you think so? Like how?
Like
to me, she was supposed to beat Arsenal. She didn't beat Arsenal. I was so disappointed. You know that. I don't know why. I felt like she was gonna beat.
I don't really understand it. But you hung in there with Diz, like, you know what I mean. So I don't know. I don't really know what it is. But she's not the same Official. And here's the thing.
It's not the same.
I've been following Official since before she even spit that heat. She was battling, shout out to Scotty and the whole Houston Barcode, Stash G and them, when they were battling over at Texas College Battle League, TCBL. And she slaughtered, I forgot the dude's name, but like, you know what I mean? That was the hungry, like assertive, aggressive, bar heavy punching.
I love that
Official. Like she was raw. And now I don't feel that way no more. Like she doesn't have it for me anymore. She still can be electrifying.
I still remember that Official. That's the thing, that she was running through a lot of people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts. So when she hit Queen of the Ring, I'm like, oh, here we are. We've arrived. And I feel like that was, as a matter of fact, that was around the time that Queen of the Ring got that jolt. Because you had girls coming in there who actually had battle guys on a consistent basis. So they were bringing a whole nother field to battle rap. And she's believable and everything. But like I said, I don't know. Now her punches kind of run on to me. I don't know. I'm not going to say that she's lost it, because I was actually there when her and Jazz battled 40 and E Hart. And she's still on stage. Her stage presence is still very much there, but I'm in a place kind of like, and I've said this about Rum Nitty too, like I feel like when I hear one Official battle, I'm hearing them all.
Okay.
I'm feeling like it's just constant punch, and really no additional substance there for me. So I don't know. Like I said, and I don't want to hear a whole lot of personals. I want them to battle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This can be debatable, but I'm actually going to go with 42-1.
Okay.
Lyrically,
I like the way you broke that down, actually, because I do feel like there's something. I love Official. She's in my top three females. Do you know what I'm saying?
Always has been for me.
Yeah, for the longest time, you know. So it's very hard for me to go against her. But her performance, I was I was disappointed in the Arsenal performance. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
now that you said that, it makes me think there has been something that's changed about her, because to me she was almost unbeatable before. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Going
And
into a
I
battle was
know,
official, clearly. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And I know that she's really been diving into her music a lot. And, you know, when I've talked to battlers about that transition, that music transition from battle to music, a lot of them don't, when they're battling consistently, they don't touch their music because it's hard to get out of that music bag and get back into that battle bag. So that could be the case because she's been dropping a lot of stuff and working on a lot of stuff. That could be it.
yeah,
I don't know, but like I said, she's lost it a little bit for me. So this battle, yeah, and with Arsenal, I mean, she really could have, well, she should have, in my opinion, should have beat him. I mean, QB did. Come on.
well, that's a
You
shame.
know what I mean? And
Well, Arsenal came to rap though.
yeah,
He did come to rap.
he definitely came. That he surprised the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
I
me
wasn't
too. I'm like,
expecting
what
that.
the hell is all this,
I
Arsenal?
think she said that. Didn't she say that? She was like, yeah, you came to rap. Like,
He's gonna come with disrespect, so I was expecting official to get this clearly. Arsenal
right.
came back. I'm like, damn.
So yeah, like that's what, you know, I'm definitely gonna say it can be it can very well be debatable, but I'm a rock with, like I said, with 42-1. She definitely, to me, I don't believe that she could 30 official, but I definitely feel like official will get a round for sure.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. All right. Yoshi, this is an interesting one for me. Yoshi G.
Very.
Tori Doe. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting.
Listen,
How you
I'm gonna say this, Yoshi, you know I love you to death, and I can appreciate when you come to rap. This, she's gonna have to come to rap. Yeah. But Tori is different. Tori is unorthodox. Tori's flow,
that's like, what I'm saying, like people just seem to like have forgotten. Like Tori Doe is seriously
different.
Like fire, like, you know what I'm saying?
She's locked in.
Yeah, when she's locked in.
Definitely. When she's locked in. Tori, I hope that she doesn't not take this battle seriously. I hope she does come to rap and shows why she's been here for so long. You know what I mean? That's what I hope she comes to do.
Had a lot to say because when she lost to chess, it was like,
right. But again,
y'all don't even know about Tori. You know what I'm saying? The chess matchup was a bit much.
Right. You know, it was chess, right?
But come on, man, Tori been fire.
But you know, they say when you lose one battle, we've always said, I feel sorry for the person that they got to face after that loss. And that was a bad loss.
Yeah,
however,
well, I don't know. I feel like she's going to come hard with it though.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. I hope that she does. And because it's Yoshi, you know, and it's kind of like, what has she deserved to get Tori? You know what I mean? In some people's perspectives. I'm just hoping that she looks at it as, hey, I got to redeem myself regardless of who the opponent is. Let me come to work. Because I do want to see that Tori that I've always loved. You know what I mean? That works that fucking room. Like, she definitely, like, I love to watch Tori work. Oh, yeah. I really do. So Yoshi got to, you know, and not for nothing, Yoshi got to come back from that whole shit with Bill Collector. You know, that was, you know, and not for nothing, you do have to rap with Tori. Those antics don't work with Tori.
I don't know if fat bars are gonna work on Tori either. I mean,
you can. She could take an angle with Tori being a lesbian. She could take that angle from a different perspective.
They might work.
Well, it might, but that's not what I want to hear.
Like Tori respects Yoshi though. She said like she likes Yoshi. She likes the fat bars and stuff. So I feel like she's actually gonna make an effort and actually write for her.
That's what I'm saying. I would much rather her not take the easy way out and rap with her because she can rap. She definitely can rap. So if both of them come locked in, I feel like it would be a good battle, but I have to give it to Tori.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Is it 2-1 or 3-0?
You gonna make me say it.
Just
You gonna make me say it so wrong.
right?
Oh my God. Yo, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't believe in her. I'm a shit. I'm gonna go 30, but nobody.
Okay. So she's gonna edge every round, basically.
Damn. You Phoenix, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my God. No, I feel like she will get them clearly. Yeah. But I just,
fair enough. No, that's okay. All right, let's move. Should we move on? I'll move on quickly from that then. Next battle is Lady Flames versus Vixen.
This is a good battle.
This could be battle of the night. Potential to be battle of the night. Let's see. Even though I've been calling it wrong lately, but fingers crossed.
Lady Flames has the potential to win this battle also.
Bar heavy, man.
She is, but she doesn't stay consistent enough. And I feel like when she's not as on her game.
Yeah.
However, you got Vixen and that's another one. Let me tell you something. Apply to friggin' Vixen. That's another one that I've been watching since Go Hard, Go Home, Melee.
She deserves this moment. I'm saying
she has come so far.
No doubt.
I just don't feel like it can definitely be battle of the night. I will give Lady Flames a round. I got Vixen 2-1 though. I'm just gonna.
I gave it to Vixen 2-1 as well.
Yeah. I just, I need Lady Flames to rise to her friggin' potential because the girl is dope to me anyway. She really is.
Fire, man. That pen.
It's just so inconsistent sometimes. And that's what pisses me off with her because she has all the potential in the world. But right now, Vixen is locked in.
I hope she does well. You know what I mean?
I feel like she will. But like I said, Vixen right now is in a place where shit, anybody can get it. Like, she ain't playing. She's not playing.
Yeah. All right. So the next battle is Coffee Brown versus Miss Miami.
I can appreciate Miami's determination, and I've always liked Miami too. I liked her aggression, and I've liked her flow. I feel like Coffee is more bar heavy though.
So are you getting Coffee 2-1?
I'm gonna go. Yeah. I was trying to find other things about Miami.
Wing. But how do you feel about Miss Miami's performance? Because my prediction, I gave this to Coffee, but a lot of her face as well on. I like Coffee's flow better, but Miss Miami sometimes her performance too much. She does too much. She
does too much. And I mean, and hold on, because anybody watching this that knows that I'm from the West Coast, this is not West Coast bias. It's not West Coast bias at all. Cali got a certain type of, I know they be clowning Danny or whatever, but in Cali, we got a certain type of swag. And Coffee has that. You know what I mean? She talks to a motherfucker too. Mm-hmm. When I look at this battle in my head, I like the symmetry, but like you said, Miss Miami does a little, it's forced.
Yeah.
She seems forced to me. And like I said, she's not as...
I call it like her performance, she overperforms. So I don't know. Forced is another way to describe it, I guess. You know what I mean? It's got to flow. It's got to flow. Do you know what I mean? So.
She does have one. She does. I liked her like back in the day. I've seen a few battles here and there, which she's done very well. But like I said, I don't know how she.
I've watched all her battles. Can you remember the battle where she was stamping her feet? she was stomping her feet a lot in some of these battles. But I can't
Yeah,
remember.
she always has. But I'm going back to ring battles. Like, I forgot who that was that she battled when they had the ring. Like, I've liked her since then.
Yeah.
I can't say, I know that there was, I think, I cannot remember who she battled when, never mind. Anyway,
Yeah.
Coffee 2-1.
Okay.
Coffee 2-1.
Fair enough.
Just, yeah, I can't, I'm not going to try to explain. Just Coffee 2-1.
The final battle. Well, I don't know if there's more coming, but so far that I've written down have been called. The last one is Bonnie Godiva versus Casey J.
Ooh, that's another one that's been, ooh, Casey been on her shit too. Like, damn. I'ma just Casey J 2-1.
Okay, that's what I predicted that too.
Casey 2-1. I mean, you know, it
is what it is, girl.
It just is what it is. You know, I sometimes when it comes to us females and we give predictions about, you know, sometimes it's not taken very well. But
I know, but you know, it's hard though, because almost like, well, you have to be honest. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna be as honest as I'm gonna be with the guys. And you know, like I said, I've been around for a minute. Me and Bonnie have done interviews, and I love her. Like, I've always loved her. You know, and that's another one I can actually say, because I've been watching these girls forever, whether they was Queen of the Ring or not. I've been watching them forever. You know what I mean? And it's just, regardless.
For me, since 2012, I've never missed a battle for any of the female battles since then. So
right. See, I was watching them when Bonnie's first friggin' battle on. I mean, you know, she was hot when her and Shice Raw had a battle that I loved with her. You know, like I said, I've really watched them when Matrimony, Rain, and all of them was, you know what I mean? Like,
yo,
yeah, it's like, come on, I've been here, you know what I mean? So
I've been here, but far in another country,
right? but it don't matter where you are. We've been supporting them for the longest. So I hate for them to feel like there's, you know, somebody's being petty when they give their opinions about different things, because that's not, you know what I mean? I just feel like I said, I have to give credit where credit is due. And right now, you know, if Bonnie can show me that, yes, she can win this battle, that's cool. But right now, I just see Casey is just, her bars are ridiculous. Yeah. And that, like, she is really she always was, but she's come into herself. She's arrived. Shit. So, I mean,
I agree with you, girl. For real. I predicted Casey to take this T1 as well.
Yeah. I will definitely give Bonnie a round. Hopefully, let me say this too, because like you said, you know, it's next week. So I'm assuming that this more than likely would be a card or the card. But I've really been trying to advocate for this whole Gaddis versus C3 battle.
You know, I hope it's going to happen, you know.
I hope that's a surprise battle on this card.
It's supposed to be a surprise battle.
I hope. I hope, because I know.
I heard Jazz is supposed to be battling. Have you heard anything about that?
No.
Yeah, I heard she's supposed to be battling, but I don't know who. So I'm just curious to find out what's that about. That would be interesting.
I hope. Well, I mean, if she is, she is. But I would really hope that they can bring Gaddis back.
They're gonna make that happen, man, because they've been so
right. Because I mean, I don't know what happened with her and Farrah. I forgot what the whole thing was with her and Farrah, but I actually had Gaddis on the show, who at that time was like, I'm locked into battle Farrah, and something happened there and it didn't go down. But hopefully they can get a situation to where they can bring her back. I would love to see her on Caffeine.
Yeah, me too. Well, Wing, it's been lovely talking to you. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I
did. I'm getting texts about this other battle that just dropped, but Yeah, I did. I appreciate you. This was fun.
Yeah,
This was
definitely.
fun. But you gotta send me the questions first next time. We can't do no pop up. Like, listen. Then you got me, and I just got off of work at 8:00 this morning.
Oh, I appreciate you, though, God, dude, for real, for real. So before you go, how do we find you? Shout out your social media and everything.
Oh,
You can subscribe to your channel and follow you and things like that.
oh, Instagram is Wing Truth Breakdown. It's just Breakdown, Wing Truth Breakdown on Instagram. On Twitter, it's Ms. MZ as in zebra, Lita, LETA_truth. Facebook, it is Aleta, ALETA, Thomas, THOMAS. You can hit YouTube. We actually do a show every Sunday. For the most part, actually, we are sporadic right now because of the tournament that comes. Basically the caffeine been throwing these battles every Saturday, but then the tournament with King of the Dot is Sunday. So we've been kind of doing our recaps and waiting till midweek to do the recaps now because of the tournament. So yeah, you can find the channel. It's the Breakdown Crew on YouTube. And like I said, and we actually just added another show, which I like to add all my different shows. I like to have a variety of content. So yeah, right now it's just battle rap, and it's Friday nights with Danny, another one of my female co-hosts. And that's a whole nother level.
One of the Breakdown Crew. Shout out to Danny as well.
Yeah, that's my girl.
I watched Danny the other day. I was laughing so hard.
Did you see that show?
Makes me laugh.
She's so funny. Oh, her show.
She's so real. Like, I like her.
I was supposed to be going to sleep for work, taking my little night nap. I couldn't even sleep. They were hilarious. Shout out my brother Sicko too. They were funny. She is a personality of her own. Like, seriously. Definitely. Yes, it's grown up conversation over there when you with Danny. So don't listen. Put the kids to bed. Make sure that it's not PG hour with her. Let's just put it that way. Definitely not PG hour with her. That's on Fridays. But yeah, you can please subscribe or follow us. Like I said, our content is usually on Sundays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. But because of the tournament right now, we are usually doing the show usually on a Wednesday or Thursday. Those are the days that I'm off. So working overnight and my schedule, like I have to, whenever my body just says, listen, you need to lay down, I can sleep for a good 10, 12 hours. So one day. So it's like my shows right now are sporadic because it's like when I get off, I'm being that I work overnight, I get off on Tuesday morning at 7 in the morning. And usually I'm just up. But like I said, and sometimes I can get off and be like, okay, let me go to sleep. But because the kids are now in school and they're, going to school virtually, I have to wait till 8 o'clock. And then by then I'm like, well, you know what? You know how you go to work and you get that second wind once you get off? Yeah. That's kind of the way it is. And then sometimes it's like by 3, 4 o'clock, I may get tired, go to sleep, want to go to sleep, don't want to go to sleep. So it just depends. So y'all forgive me right now for my inconsistency, but it's either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. That's really all I could say. And it usually we do the shows at again 6, 7 o'clock Central Standard on the weekdays, on the midweek.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that. Make sure you subscribe and join YouTube, Instagram, all of that.
Yes, please.
All the social medias, y'all, okay?
Trust me, y'all will love the show. Yeah. Us girls in here, we kind of know what we doing, okay? So, yeah. Salute to everyone. Appreciate the time, and we have to do this again. And when you pulling back up, because we got
I'm gonna pull up, man. Definitely, definitely after the event for Watch the Throne.
And that, yes, we will be doing the recap show. Like I said, that'll be the 14th. So I think it's the tournament over. I think, is it 1 or 2 more rounds of the King of the Dot tournament?
I think
we'll probably do the recap midweek. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
So if you have time, definitely pull up. I'm gonna see if Dad Money will come and pull up. And I have to send you the show question, other show topics, because
All
we'll
right,
do.
yeah, just send me a
Yeah,
message.
we have a show topic that we trying to. Yeah, it's gonna be a little lit.
All right.
So
Look
yeah,
forward to that. Definitely.
you know, over there we brutally honest. We don't give a damn f your feelings and all of that. Yeah. So we got a show topic that we were kind of dibbling dabbling with, and I'm like, you know what, maybe we need to bring this to the forefront because it's kind of
Text me. Let
time.
me see. I'll tell you what I think. In it, like, send me a message. Let me know what.
Definitely, I will send you one. My child just came in here. Let me see what she wants, and then I'll be talking to you about that. And then you saw 40 Cal and Jag just dropped too. So we'll be talking about that next week as well.
Okay then. It's
Being
all
that
good.
I was there, I really don't need to. I know who I felt won. We did a whole recap then, but I definitely want to get. You'll probably do a recap, but I do want you to come on the show too,
Yeah,
and we'll talk about that too.
I'll be there. Don't worry, girl. No doubt.
All right.
Let me round up. All right, y'all. It's been me, pheonixxfire, with Winged Truth, chopping it up from Girls with Bars. I hope you all enjoyed the conversation. If you did, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel and join the notification gang. I'll be back another day with more. I gotta go. It should go pheonixxfire. Thank you so much, Wing. Take care.
Thank you for having me.
All right, girl. Bye.
All right. See